E-Butter go crazy.
YouTube, what's good, guys? It's your boy TD and Pretty Richie, and guys, we here with another live, and today's live is going to be on starts and sits. Whatever questions you got, guys, we here for you. That's why we do these lives. So ask us anything. We got the answers for you guys. And before we get started and get rolling, I appreciate everybody being in the chat already deep, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Pretty Richie provide them some of the things that they need to catch up on that before we get started, bro.
Yes, sir. Grand Rising, everybody. Glad you guys are here. Just to start off, it's going to be Justin Jefferson. Be mindful he has a mild turf toe. today against the Cowboys. Now the Cowboys have a very good defense. I know they lost last week to 2 weeks ago to the Packers, anything like that. But they coming
Come
out
on
on
now. That
all.
was irrelevant. That was
They,
irrelevant. Come on now.
they coming out. They're coming out on all 8 cylinders. So temper your expectations for Justin Jefferson. 'Cause I don't know about you guys who never played football before, none of that, but turf toe is a real deal, and you can't cut the way that you used to. So they're saying that is mild, but just temper your expectation. I'm not telling you to bench or sit Justin Jefferson. You're still gonna fire him up, but if you have a boom play that can offset that turf toe, I would do it. Next is going to be Gus Edwards. They saying that he's going to be limited against the Panthers. So running back Kenyon Drake is going to be a play. I know he's been a little inconsistent, but when he's on, and he performs like an RB2. Okay, next, I got bad news for the Kyle Pitts owners. They're saying that Marcus Mariota is going to be like the foreseeable future for the Atlanta Falcons because Desmond Ridder, they say that he's not coming along as fast or quickly as the coaching staff would like. So Marcus Mariota is going to be under center probably a lot more than we would like. So again, like Kyle Pitts is a long-term dynasty stash at this time. If you want to put, some people still playing him, they're going down with that ship, and I respect that as well. Yes, sir. Lamar Jackson, he is expected to play against the Panthers as well as Mark Andrews, so you're going to fire them up with confidence.
He needs some rubber testing. Put
Yes,
some of that testing in him.
That's it. Keenan Allen and Mike Williams of the Chargers, they're expected to play against the Chiefs. You're going to fire both those guys up because it's going to be a high-scoring game. Whenever a team plays against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, it's going to be a good matchup because Mahomes is going to push it. He's going to push. It's going to be a high-scoring game, and they're going to have to keep up by scoring points or at least trying to. Devontae Adams from the Raiders, he's expected to play versus Denver, so you can fire him up as a wide receiver too, as expected. Ezekiel Elliott from the Cowboys, he's expected to play against the Vikings, so you're going to fire him up. That's going to put a little damper on running back Tony Pollard because Zeke is the real deal. The coaches still love him, and they're going to put him. He's going to get all the honey touches, all the goal line looks, which is going to hurt Tony Pollard moving forward as long as Zeke's out there. So you can fire Zeke up as a strong RB2. And Tony Pollard, you can fire up as a very, very strong flex play or RB3. Russell Wilson, good news for Russell Wilson. He got a new play caller and quarterback coach, Clint Kubiak. Okay, so now you're might see a different style of play with Russell Wilson, and if it works out, they're making adjustments, hopefully for the better. So if that is the case, then Cortland Sutton is going to boom because Jerry Jeudy is out. So Cortland Sutton is going to have a whole bunch of manufactured targets with a new look, with a new style, which hopefully is going to give Cortland Sutton a big boom. And last but not least, Kyler Murray. They like how Kyler Murray, the quarterback from the Cardinals, is coming along. They said that he probably will play, but you still want to have Colt McCoy if you don't have any other option if you got Kyler Murray. So you want to have Colt McCoy. They still feel good about Colt McCoy because he plays good enough for the team to go ahead and sit Kyler if he's not 100%. Okay, and that's all I have for the updates. And don't forget the Buffalo game is going to be played in Detroit, so you can fire all the Buffalo players up as usual.
Pretty Richie, what they called him.
Yes, sir.
Pretty Richie, what they called him, guys. He had the fire news for you guys. Appreciate that, Richie.
Yes, sir. Anytime, baby. My pleasure.
Yep. So let's get started on the questions, guys. Let's go. So the first question by my homie, Mac Mike. He says, I picked up Gainwell with Goddard being out. Let's see how that goes. Yes. I mean, this is Gainwell. Yes, Gainwell, just a guy, man. Like, sometimes you just got to roll him out there. You don't never know when he's going to get the bulk of the carries or get a honey touch. But he got a honey touch a couple of weeks ago, and he had like a touchdown and a couple catches.
Yes.
So if you want to fire up Gainwell, bro, he's a long shot play, especially with it being – there you go. There you go. We got the house in here today.
Yo, guys.
What's going on, bro?
What's good with you?
Bro?
What's up, second take?
Nothing much. Yep. Early rising. I'm happy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Grand rising, baby.
So like I was saying with Gainwell, guys, he's a guy that sometimes, like, he's a great guy to play when you got bye weeks. So if you got guys on the bye week, you don't know who to roll out there. Roll Gainwell out there, and he's gonna get something. And if he does, you accept it. Don't think it's a bad play. That's what Gainwell is.
He should get a little more with Goddard being out. He should get a little more. He got the chops. He can catch. He catch pass out of the backfield. Jalen Hurts loves to dump off, and now he's going to be the new safety blanket with Goddard out.
Yes. I like the matchup too.
Yes, I do too. And let's see. Mike says J.K. Dobbins worth a pickup. A stash. He is.
Yes.
That's something to talk about now. Kenyon Drake. No Gus Edwards. Kenyon Drake full send?
Yes, sir. Kenyon Drake all day long. Yeah.
All day.
Justice Hill, now you got to be careful. Justice Hill is explosive, so he can boom. But Kenyon Drake is gonna get the carries and the targets.
Exactly.
That's right. Yes, sir.
And Kale says Sutton, Pittman, and Mike Williams pick 2. I'm going with Mike Williams and Sutton. Yep. Yes, sir.
Yes. Is Mike right? Matt Ryan, he's going to be the quarterback though for the Colts
for the rest of the season.
Yeah, so Pittman's going to be a wide receiver too, but I'd still like your choices as for Sutton and Williams for this particular question.
Yes, and the only reason why I'm going Sutton, he's playing against Las Vegas Raiders.
Yes,
and, I mean if you can't pick Sutton against the Las Vegas Raiders, you can't pick him against nobody.
Man,
also, hurt.
Huh?
Also, Judy's hurt and Handler.
Yeah.
Clint Kubiak is the new quarterback coach.
And he's part of the and Kubiak is part of Terrell Davis and Mike of Shanahan.
There you go.
So he's great at doing that. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And Will Hayes says, "What up, guys? Who should I start in the flex PPR? Elijah Mitchell, Claypool, or MVS? I'm going Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah, Elijah Mitchell. Claypool got a good matchup. He's got a good matchup.
Yeah, but he's the boom and bust. He's a boom and
bust.
Right,
definitely.
Yes. Yep. And click the like button, fellas. That's me.
Yes,
click the like button.
Appreciate you.
And Will Hayes, what's going on, Will? What's going on, bro? Which defense should I start? Dallas Cowboys or the New York Jets? I'm going
Jets.
Who the Jets? Who they playing?
Only from a fantasy perspective. I think they play in New England, ain't they?
Yeah,
I would go with the Jets too. I would go with the Jets too.
From a fantasy perspective. From a real life perspective, all Dallas Cowboys all day. Come on now. But we talking fantasy points. It's different.
You're right. Only thing I know Kirk does turn the ball over, but that's the only thing that makes me want to say the Cowboys. But the Jets been averaging like 4 sacks.
Jefferson got turf though.
Yes. And but Jefferson, I'm not going to fit him because he's just a monster like that. But
no.
New York Jets,
no.
Yeah, you're right. Of course. But with the New York Jets averaging like 4 sacks the last 3 weeks, it's according to your defensive scoring. Some defensive scoring has where if you don't score a lot of points, you get a lot of points from your defense. Some defensive scoring have turnovers. So you're going to have to make that situation. I think Dallas could have a turnover or 2 in the game. But far as scoring points, I believe Minnesota will at least score 17 to 20 points. So I would say the Jets in this situation.
Right. Good question.
Yeah, I fully agree with you. Who do I trust more, Kirk Cousins or Mac Jones? I trust Kirk Cousins more. And the Vikings just showed their one loss this season. I'm not doing that.
Exactly.
And I can see that getting a shootout. I can see
I can too. Me too. But with some turnovers in the game. But that's still a lot of points. So that could hurt your defense. Yeah.
Exactly.
Dirty Money says start Joe Burrow. That's why y'all need to go to IDP. But Dirty Money says start Joe Burrow versus Pitt or Dak Prescott versus Minnesota. I'm going with Dak Prescott versus Minnesota. I think Pittsburgh, that's going to be my sleeper defense. I think Pittsburgh about to ball out today.
Usually division matchups between the Bengals and Pittsburgh are low scoring, and Dak Prescott has been showing up recently. I can't start Burrow without Chase.
And he's operating. Dak, I'm telling you, I love. A lot of people don't like Dak. They disrespect Dak. Dak is a very good quarterback. He's an underrated QB1. You know what I'm saying? As far as, especially from fantasy, because he's so competitive. He got so much confidence in that throwing arm. He throwing, and he got. I know you don't like CeeDee Lamb, TD. I love CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb is a phenomenal talent. Okay, you see what you did last week, man? Come on. And you still ain't sold.
Let me ask you this: are you sold on Miko? I like that. And let's just talk about this real quick because this is a good situation to talk about this. Are you sold on Mecole Hardman as being a wide receiver one for the rest of his career?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Same
only,
player.
Only because the arrival of Kadarius Toney.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I just think CeeDee Lamb, you got to know what he is. That's all I'm saying, right? I'm not saying that he sucks or anything. He just not Justin Jefferson. You know, he was drafted to be a Justin Jefferson. I'm not saying he's going to be on the level, but like breaking people down, one-hand catches, that's not what CeeDee going to do. But if you get CeeDee out and out in space, oh, he going to make people miss.
Good night.
Yeah, he going to make people miss. But he's not a great route runner. He's a good route runner, right?
Well,
His hands are exceptional.
Yeah. He's still young and he's got time to work on his craft, so he's going to get even better.
I hope so.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What you think about him? Second take. What you think about CeeDee Lamb?
In fantasy wise or just real life?
Fantasy, both. A little bit of both.
I think CeeDee Lamb is still a wide receiver one in fantasy, but in real life, like what you're saying, I don't think he's gonna be as Justin Jefferson. He needs someone else. But that's a good segue. Who do you want to get for CeeDee Lamb, like as well, to be on his side? You know what I mean? Because you said he can't be a wide receiver one in real life.
So maybe we got to go in the draft. Maybe we make a trade. But that's why we had Maury Cooper, because it's just Maury Cooper is the route running guy, the alpha guy. CD just a better yak guy. He's tougher. He's very, very tough. But that doesn't make him be a very skilled guy. I don't think he's skilled in route running. But like you said, he is a wide receiver one. I'm just not drafting him in the first round and stuff. That's just me. Yeah. All right, let's move on. User Nerd says traded Kittle and Pierce for Mark Andrews and Mostert. Good trade. Traded Kittle and Pierce for Mark Andrews and Mostert. I don't
wait. Which Pierce? Alec Pierce or Damian Pierce?
Damian. It's got to be Damian. I wouldn't have done that.
Oh,
if you have good running backs, that was a good move. If not, I don't know, because Mostert's 50-50, but Andrews is much better than Kittle, I think.
I would have got Kelsey for Kittle and Pierce. Like Pierce
or
RB1?
Kittle don't be showing up no more. Jimmy Garoppolo cannot support all of the talent that's there now. He can't support Kittle. Kittle's only getting 4 to 5 targets. That's it.
But we don't need him to get a lot of targets. We need him to score touchdowns, and they are looking for him in the red zone because he's Kittle, right? They are looking for him in the red zone. I just think you're right. He's not getting hyper. He's not going to get 18 targets and 15 target games. No, there's a lot of weapons there. But to me, if I'm going to get rid of Kittle and Pierce, I'm not going to get Mostert in the deal. That's just me, though. That's just me. I would have tried to get something better, or I would have held on to it. Yeah, he's respectable, but he's got a degenerate knee.
Is it redraft or dynasty? Because
probably redraft.
Yeah, Mostert has been doing not too bad.
Yeah, it's him and Jeff Wilson now. And the split.
What you think, second take?
If you have good running back depth, I would have done this trade 100% because Mark Andrews is much better than Kittle.
Oh,
but if not,
yes.
That's where the tipping point for me is.
Look, he's getting like 13 targets a game.
And touchdown, much more touchdown upside of Mark.
Yes. And tight end premium, you got to do that.
And maybe Moister could get more usage in the long run because Pierce is going to be down in the game always, Houston. That's what I'm thinking. Like they're going to have to pass the ball.
Right.
Yeah, but I think Pierce is not going to be coming out as much. I think, guys, he's
going to be Pierce going to stay on the field.
Yeah, he's going to be standing on the field. But I get what y'all saying. I respect it. It's just my perspective. I just want to do. I'm not a big trader, so I just hold on to Kittle and Pierce.
Like here's the thing.
From all the years I've been doing fantasy football, I noticed my team always ends up worse when I trade too much.
Yep.
Here's the thing. If you try to get more instead of Moister, maybe he said, I don't want to do the trade.
You're right. You're right. It's like I said, maybe we could be disingenuous. We don't understand the trade a little bit more. So I get it. I understand. And Jack Booz, what's up, bro? What's going on?
Baby? Yes, sir.
Ian Taylor said, let's do this, fellas. It's crunch time. Smash the like button. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, Ian. Appreciate you, Mr. Taylor. Yes, sir.
And Matt Mike says bad trade. I won't say it's a bad trade. It's a trade that I wouldn't do. I'm gonna give it a C+. But bro, it could work out. User nerd, you know me. People always tell me my trades are bad. So you could work out, bro. If Mark Andrews end up being a tight end 2 or 1 the rest of the season, I think it's a great move.
Very possible.
And Jack Booz says Johnson or Pickens this week. Pickens all day. What y'all say?
Pickens. Yeah. Johnson. He's the wide receiver 2 in that offense. Pickens is the wide receiver 1.
Yep. And User Nerd says start
For
Tony this
sure.
week. Yes, sir.
Wide receiver 2. Wide receiver 2.
Yep. And Jacob, what's going on, Jacob? Haven't
What's
seen you
up?
here, man. I'm glad to see you here, bro. Great cutting edge
Appreciate
channel,
you.
great family here, man. He says
Yes, sir.
need one
Appreciate
running back
you.
and one flex in PPR. Boyd, Drake, Gus is out. Swift or Patterson said need one RB and one flex. So I'm gonna go with Drake, and I'm going with Swift.
There you go.
Oh,
I don't know
wait
about
a minute. Swift
Well,
and Patterson. I'm going with Swift and Patterson.
I don't know about Swift's workload.
I'm going with
Swift
Swift
hasn't
and
showed me
Drake.
anything.
I'm going with Swift and Drake, especially with Gus going to be have a
out,
limited
yeah.
role. Yeah.
Let me ask you
Gus
this,
is going to
though.
play.
Swift's workload is going to go up from today?
Yeah. Yes.
Because he's been at like 5-6 carries per game, which has been scaring
Yes.
me.
They're just bringing them back slowly, bro. They're just bringing them back slowly.
Yes.
If you want the safe, I really think Boyd is
There you go. You're right.
I really
I
believe
agree.
that. And Drake is a start because Patterson hasn't shown me last week. That
No.
scared me so much. Yeah.
Patterson looked great last week. He just didn't get the touchdown.
I just
like
love
that.
in fantasy football when it comes between a running back and a wide receiver. More often than not, I'm gonna go with the running back because the running backs are manufactured in the play because they want to control the clock. Okay. Now, in the event that Cincinnati is down, then you want Boyd up in there. But the running backs, they are consistently, like you said about Dameon Pierce, no matter what, he's gonna be on the field. And that's all opportunities to produce fantasy points.
Yeah, so I'm going with Swift and Patterson because they are champions on their team. They want to get Cordell Patterson the ball. Tyler Algier is not getting no honey touch. Now Swift is getting all this honey touches taken from Jamal Williams.
Yes.
But Swift is the most explosive running back in the whole NFL. The whole Alvin Kamara, none of these guys. Per touch, Swift is unbelievable. He might go. He might be the best in the history of the game. Even over Barry Sanders, which was incredible.
Yeah.
But so what I'm saying, I'm giving you Swift because I don't want to miss that boom. But the safe guys to go where you know you're gonna get targets is Drake and Patterson. Drake and Patterson would be a great pick because Drake gonna get 12, 13 carries. But
there you go.
Lamar Jackson could take his touchdown, so he can have 80 yards with no touchdown, which is only 8 points. So I'm gonna say I like Swift and Patterson. That's just me. But these other guys, that got good information too. So I'm gonna say Swift.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And Juan Marino, great question, Jacob. Great question. Juan Marino says, "Good morning, fellas. Tony or Swift?" I'm going Tony.
Tony, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tony, baby. You want to receive it too, baby, all day. You're going to be the new Tyreek Hill.
Yes, sir. Minnie George, what's up, bro? Glad to see you here. He says, "Good morning. 4 PPR pick 2 wide receivers and a flex. Sutton, Tony, Rondell Moore, Mooney, and Warren." So I'm gonna go with Tony and Sutton for your two wide receivers in the flex.
There you go.
I'm gonna go with Mooney.
Perfect. I couldn't have said it better. I agree wholeheartedly with you. Good question.
You could sit Mooney and go with Pittman. It's up to you between your flex. You can go with Mooney or Pittman. Me, I'm choosing Mooney.
Yeah, Mooney. I love Mooney. I love the Bears look good, man.
Yeah, they do. Get off of them, bro. Get off of them, bro.
No, hey, I was with you with Fields.
Oh, I know you was. You drafted him. I know you like him. I'm just telling you, you're a Packers fan, so get off of him. You're a Packers fan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ray Gibson. What's up, Ray? He says pick 2 PPR. St. Brown, Gabe Davis, Olave. St. Brown and Gabe Davis.
Wait a minute. You don't like Olave?
Yeah, I like Olave, but they playing in Detroit, so Gabe Davis is that boom. You know, they still got Andy Dalton in there. They still got Andy Dalton in there.
If you can find a way to start all 3, I would go that route. If you got a weak running back or something like that, I would throw Olave in there in the flex because you got such good options. Like I can't see myself ever benching Olave if he's on my roster, even as a rookie.
I'm gonna say St. Brown and Gabe Davis. I like Olave.
I mean that's the correct bet, but on top of that, Olave should not be on your bench. No,
he shouldn't be. He could be in a 10-team league too, though.
Right, that's true too.
Yeah. And Raiders Nature said Thunder. What's up, bro?
Oh, that's my man,
Yeah.
Clarence.
Yeah.
He's on my Thunder. That's Chocolate Thunder. That's one of my old nicknames back in the
Oh,
day.
okay.
Yeah, what's
Okay.
going on, C Dog? That's C Dog. What's good with you, Grand Rising, brother?
Rodney Santana, what's up, bro? He says
What's
Keenan
good with
Allen
you?
or Mooney. I'm gonna go with Mooney today.
Yeah, that's tough though because
Yeah,
Keenan Allen
the
been out for
injury.
what, 4 weeks? He been out
Yeah,
4
maybe
weeks,
more.
so he
6
gonna be
weeks.
rusty.
I say
He gonna be
about 7, 8 weeks, bro.
right. So he got to be a little bit rusty. So Mooney's
Yeah,
going to play only because of Chicago's offense is on the uptrend.
exactly. That's all. Conscious Machine. This is probably the 8th subscriber of my channel. I said what I said. He was the 8th person to subscribe to my channel. Appreciate your Conscious Machine. He
Appreciate
says,
you.
Titty,
Yes,
you
sir.
are a legend in my opinion. If only ScrewTube would push your videos like they do the little frat boys, you would be followed by 1 million. I think so too, bro.
Exactly.
I think so too. But I'm gonna keep grinding. As
That's
they
all.
did in the Game of Thrones, I'm gonna break the wheel. I'm gonna break the fantasy YouTube algorithm.
There you go. There you go.
Michael, what's up, Michael? Glad to see you here, bro. He says thoughts on McBride as a fill-in for Goddard.
I talked about him last night.
You can do that. You can do that, but I would lower your expectations for McBride.
Oh,
But you
no
can
doubt,
put him
no
in.
doubt. He's a rookie. Most rookie tight ends take 3 years to develop.
There you
But we
go.
talking about the opportunities now that Zach Ertz is out for this week or a couple weeks, really. So he's always been there to build that rapport with the quarterbacks and everything like that. So he would be like a mid-level tight end too, like a tight end 15, tight end 16 type of situation.
Let me give you 5 guys, Eddie, Michael Eddie, that I think is better than McBride. Pat Freiermuth. I like Pat Freiermuth.
Absolutely.
I like Greg Dotrich. I like Cole Kmet.
Yes,
Tyler
sir.
Conklin.
There you
and
go.
One more, and I like one more, and I like one more other guy that y'all might disagree, but I like him as Isaiah Likely, even if Mark Andrews is healthy, because Rashad Bateman is out, and they need another alpha target guy. Prochet and Duvernay can't catch targets like that. They more gadget guys.
That's cutting edge info right there, bro.
Yep. And Eric, what's going on, Eric? He says Gabe
what's
Davis.
Going on, Eric?
Who should I start? I'm going with Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis, yes. Only because they're playing in Detroit.
Yeah, I like Michael Pittman because Matt Ryan is back, but I got to go with Gabe Davis
with the boom play, the boom play, baby.
Yep. And
what's
Kevin,
going on, Kev?
What's going on, bro? He said, Titty, what's good, bro? Got a trade off in Dynasty. I get Penny for a third. Do you think there is a future for him at all, or do injuries pretty much derail everything for him? I think you need to go down one more round. Third, that's a little bit too much for him. This is like his 6th injury. His feet it could never get back right again, right? So I'm gonna say I would do a 4th at the most for him. What y'all think?
I'm off who's that Rashad Penny you talking about? I love him as a talent, man, but he's proved more often than not that he just cannot stay healthy.
What he's saying, what Kevin's trying to get ahead. What is it worth to take a risk on him? That's all he's saying. What would you risk a 4th round or a 3rd round on him at this point in time? 4th. Okay. Yeah. What about you? 4th. Okay. 4th. Okay. Yeah, I feel you. I wouldn't try to champion Penny's too many injuries. But if you want to take a risk, everybody's worth some type of risk.
Absolutely.
You never know.
He's still playing, that's right.
Yeah, exactly. Master Samurai, what's up, bro? Guys, make sure you hit the like button. We deep in here. Master Samurai says flex, Mooney, Pacheco, or Pickens. I'm going Pickens.
Yeah, probably Pickens.
I'm going Pacheco. I got a good feeling about Pacheco tonight.
And I think you're right.
Good feeling.
I think you're right,
and
too.
Like I told you, I love my RBs over my wide receivers just because of how they're utilized within the offenses. I love Pacheco. He's a rookie. He's young. He's fast. He can catch. They done benched Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They benched the 2nd round pick for this guy.
First round pick.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He was number 31, right? The last pick. Yeah, you're right.
Something like that.
Yep. So, I'm going Pacheco, baby.
I like that. I think that's cutting edge going Pacheco to me, but I'm like second take. I just can't tell you to go out there and do that when he ain't showed us the game that we need to see yet. We need to see one
Yes.
game, and then we can trust it. So I'm gonna go with
Yes.
Pickens.
I hear you.
Ian Taylor says, y'all think Chiefs Justin Jackson is a decent flex play in that gunfight tonight?
He meant
Nah.
Justin Watson. He meant Justin Watson.
Oh, okay, Justin Watson. Okay, I was like, damn, they picked up Justin Jackson with Jerick McKinnon there. But Justin Watson.
I just got something in. I don't mean to cut you off, T.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
They say that Tony Pollard is expected to outtouch Ezekiel Elliott for what that means. Okay,
yeah, that means a lot. So, yeah, he's decent, bro. But I wouldn't go. I would rather play MVS over Justin Watson, Kadarius Toney, Pacheco. I'd rather go with those guys. But if you need to go with Justin Watson because you in a deep league, bro, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, sir.
Who's going to get more touches today, Justin Watson or Sky Moore?
Oh, nice. Thank you, Second Take. I'm going with Sky Moore. I want to talk to y'all about Sky Moore. Yes.
Oh yeah, he's. I mean, he's got the talent, but Justin has to trust with him though.
Yep. And Conscious Machine says rank Foreman, Ayuk, Pickens, and 4 PPR this week, please. Okay, so I'm going to go with Pickens, Ayuk, and Foreman.
Why Foreman last? Because of the matchup?
You know it, bro.
Okay, that's smart.
That team is getting better. That defense is getting better, man. Calais Campbell still being great. They got Waquan Smith. He knows the playbook now. He coming through and busting them runs up, bro.
Yeah, and he big enough to do that.
Yes.
So I will go with.
I got a lot of Foreman, but I'm putting them in the flex, and I'm starting them, but I don't feel great about it.
Yeah. You load your expectations. I got you. I like. Okay.
Go ahead, Richie.
1 second.
Yeah.
I like Pickens, Foreman, and Ayuk, only because of how I see the opportunities being just dispersed between the three. Yeah. Because Ayuk has been Pickens, man. Pickett loves him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. I think it's going to be Ayuk as the play with the 49ers offense. Like pick and choose with all of them. They're going to get the most touches in the red zone. Pickens, I don't know how much with Cincinnati, but the other question, I liked him better because of who the options were. But I think I got to go Ayuk here.
Okay. What you think about rank them though, real quick? Second take.
Here's a thing where I'm like iffy on. Foreman is going to be splitting with Chuba, but he's safer than Pickens, but I think I got to go upside of Pickens here.
Okay.
So Ayuk Pickens.
Okay. Conscious Machines, hit that thumb up, chatters. Yes, sir.
Man, appreciate your conscious. Appreciate that.
Ian Taylor says, I meant Chiefs Justin Watson. Wow. Yeah. Second take hedge.
We got you.
And Skrillum, what's going on, Skrillum? Morning, brothers. 12 team PPR. Starting Drake over Swift today, right?
Ooh, that's cutting edge. No, I wouldn't do that.
Depends. No, you can do that if he can do that. It just depends on what his other team. Long as everybody's on his starting lineup is better than Swift. So he says, then I need 2 starting wide receivers: Pittman or Deontay Johnson or Allen Robert or Josh Palmer. I'm going with Pittman.
Yeah.
And
Allen Robinson. Yes, sir.
And A-Rob.
I told you about A-Rob in the beginning of the season.
He says, I have flex open. Going to use Swift for. Okay. He said he's going to use Swift for the flex.
Yes. There you go. There you go.
Yep.
Very good. Very good.
And Robert, what's going on, bro? He says, I have Allen Burrow as my third. Do I use Mills or Carr as my third quarterback super flex? So he can start 3 quarterbacks, guys. So I would say
Carr.
Mills.
I'm only saying Carr because they're playing Broncos country.
Yeah.
They're mostly gonna, and I see a bounce back game for Las Vegas.
Yes, today. Likewise. Who was
over Denver?
Houston's playing Washington.
That's why I'm going with Mills.
Washington defense is nice.
Yeah,
that D line is nice. That D line is nice. That D line, yeah. But I'm going with Mills as a throwing it to Nico Collins, which is going to have a big game this week.
Yes.
Brandon Cooks is going to be okay, and some of these other weapons with Damian Pierce is going to be okay. But Carr's playing against Denver. Denver is the best defense in the league. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. They
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think the offense is going to be off the field more for Denver. That's where Las Vegas should get more opportunity.
Yeah, especially I'm telling you, I got a funny feeling about Russell Wilson. Man, he gonna show what he used to be in Seattle.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
I hope today's the week.
So yeah,
but they made adjustments.
So I'm gonna go with Allen. Go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off, but their quarterback coach is going to be the offensive coordinator today, I think, for Denver.
Yes.
Kubiak.
Kubiak.
Yep. So I'm gonna go with Allen, Burrow. We need to write this down, second take, because this is a good one. So I'm going with Mills over Carr. It's all about Mills over Carr. I think Mills is gonna ball out today.
Okay. Let me write it here. Alrighty.
Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. Conscious Machine says, any chance Chase Edmonds gets a chance to lead back this week? It's over for him. It's over for Chase Edmonds. It's over for him.
Running back like there.
Yeah. And he says, I see him catching 5 balls today. Now that he had a few weeks in Denver. No, I think Melvin Gordon's going to boom. I wanted to talk to everybody like today. That's a sleeper play today. I think Melvin Gordon could have a touchdown and about 50, 60 yards.
Versus Las Vegas is a great matchup.
Yep.
Yes.
Let me ask you this: Drake or Gordon?
Go ahead.
Still doing Drake, right?
Yeah, I'm still going Drake.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Rex says, should I flex Zeke, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Devontae Smith, or Curtis Samuel? I'm probably going to flex Devontae Smith.
Yeah, Devontae.
I will go.
I'm not playing Zeke with no knee brace, bro. I'm not playing Zeke with no knee brace.
Okay, I like. You know what? I like Donovan Peoples-Jones. I like him. I like Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Yeah. The three name guy. They got 3 first names: Donovan, Peoples, and Jones. So yeah, I'm going with Devontae Smith though.
Yeah.
And Conscious Machine, he agrees with me. Devontae, I agree too, blah. Oh, we got Vlad in here. Is this Vlad from Vlad TV?
What's there with you, Vlad?
I'm just playing with you, bro. Glad to see you here, man. I really do. Glad to see everybody in here.
Appreciate you. Yes.
He says, need help, please. I got you, bro. In my flex, have PPR. Need to decide on Swift or Devontae Smith. Woo! I'm gonna go with Devontae Smith over.
Yeah, because he's gonna have more opportunities.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Devontae Smith.
Golden is out. And I think,
and I don't know the workload.
I think something wrong with his ankle. They keeping that hush. But I seen that happen on that play when they played last week. His ankle. He had twisted it, and he went back out there, and he was not the same.
Yes, but AJ Brown is one guy that's a beast playing through injuries, though, bro. He's a monster playing through injuries.
Just him being out there as even a decoy, that's gonna open things up with Smith without Gordon being there.
I agree 100%. That's why I'm going with Devontae Smith. But listen, I don't feel great about sitting Swift. Swift is a guy that you it's like Kyle Pitts to me. If he's on the team, you got to put him out there and kind of see what happens. Because if he boom on that bench, you ain't gonna never forget about that. You're
gonna be sick. You're gonna be sick.
And he was drafted in the second round. Yep. And he was drafted in the second round. DeAndre Swift. Yep.
You're gonna be sick.
So it's hard to bench him. Yep.
Unless you traded for him, that's a different story.
There you go. I agree. And Conscious Machine, again, he agrees with us. Yes, sir.
Let me find out he's an Eagles fan.
Rex Captor says Devontae is going against the number 1 pass defense this week. He's been super inconsistent.
Good point.
Yeah, but it's all in a vacuum. It's all in a vacuum. We choosing between players, right? Choosing between players. I'm going with Devontae.
How many points do you think Philadelphia's going to put up today? That's an estimate.
24.
I say Detroit.
Huh?
What about Detroit?
I say Detroit.
Good point. Good point. I know where you're going, second take.
About 21 to 28. About 21 to 28 points.
28. Detroit ain't never scored. Detroit ain't never scored 21 points this season.
Yes, you crazy?
The beginning of the season.
They've been killing it. Jared Goff is a top 12 quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. They ain't never scored 20. You said 21. Like, whoa, they've been scoring 35, 40, 45.
Okay.
In the
Okay.
beginning of the season.
Yeah.
So, off this, you're saying the Lions have a better chance to get in the end zone. And that I think Swift have a better chance than Devontae Smith. No, Swift has a better chance to get in the end zone than Devontae Smith, right?
Yeah.
We could agree on that.
Right.
Yes.
Do you think Swift gets 13 carries?
Absolutely. Right.
No.
Then
I think
I
he
wouldn't
gets
start
13.
Swift.
I think he gets 15 touches.
15.
Yeah,
See,
because
that's what
that's
I'm.
fast.
See, this how Detroit get in the end zone. Detroit don't get up when they get up there on the 1 yard line. It's over for Swift. We know who getting the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
But what Swift has been doing is scoring out from like 30 yards, 20 yards. So he can do that. That's why you can't put numbers on him because he's so explosive.
Right.
And you think Smith could do 5 for 60?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
then, yes.
Yes,
Then I would
sir.
say
That's a
Devontae.
floor. That's a
Hey,
floor.
hey. It's close. It's a great guys. This is a great
This is a great one,
conversation.
yeah.
It's a great one. It's very, very close. And that's why I tell you, go with your gut, bro. Go with your gut. I'm gonna say Devontae Smith in this one. Just because he's just a little bit more, he be getting more targets, he's not hurt. Swift,
Right.
I don't want to tell you to play him and then he get 8. So as a content creator, I gotta go with Devontae Swift.
Right.
Me personally, I'm playing DeAndre Swift personally on my team.
Yeah, if you need a
my
boom,
team
it's
is your
Swift.
team. Yeah.
If you need a boom, it's Swift.
Yes.
Like if you're projected to lose by 15, maybe you just put Swift out there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Great. I love the comment, Rex. That was a great comment, bro. You got us thinking more.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Cal
sir.
Singer. That sounds like my homeboy Cal Singer from the Duke. But he says Pollard or Board, full PPR. I'm going Pollard.
Yeah,
Yes.
Pollard.
Yes.
After the
I mean,
news Richie said it's
yeah.
Pollard.
Yeah, I would have said Pollard anyway because Pollard can catch 7 balls and he got touchdown upside. And he got
Correct.
touchdown upside.
But a lot of people, he asked that question because Zeke is back.
Exactly. I understand.
Just
And
a double
he
check.
said it. Chocolate Thunder.
That's it. What's going on? Squares.
That's
See
that.
dog.
Those black exploitation movie names.
Right. Yes, sir.
Nigel says traded away Connor, Pittman, Garrett Wilson for JT. I think that was a good move. If you, long as you had depth at that position.
Is it a
As long as you had the depth.
is it dynasty or redraft? That's huge.
Probably
Redraft.
It's a push. It's a push. Connor gonna get them honey touches. Connor gonna score a lot.
But JT might be giving you 160 with 2.
Oh yeah, I love JT.
That's another thing. That's another thing to bring up. We don't know how Kyler Murray's health. He might not be running like that.
Right.
That's
And if
fine.
that's the case, then Connor's is gonna kill.
Yeah.
But what one thing that Colt McCoy does keeps his team on schedule a little bit even better than Kyler. Now he's not as talented as Kyler, but he keeps his team on schedule. So James Conner actually gonna get more touches now because they need him to set it up for Colt McCoy. But I mean, listen, sometimes a bunch of people that you got to make starts and sits on hurts your team, so you need to consolidate to get that stud. That's what I feel like he did here. He went on the consolidated to get that stud. Because Garrett Wilson, should I play him? Is Zach Wilson going to throw him the ball? Pittman, who's the quarterback? Is Sam Ellinger? Connor, is he healthy? JT? Oh, JT. Okay, I want that
money.
JT.
That's money.
Yep.
3 question marks to Jonathan Taylor. That's basically what it is.
And Nigel says my team now: Justin Herbert, Lamb, Amon-Ra, Chase, CMC, JT, Jeff Wilson.
Fire. Fire.
Yep.
I like
I'm gonna get that an A+.
Yes, sir.
And I want to play in that league too.
Me too. Yeah, I want to see is he drafting against grandma? What's going on?
Yeah, got you. Because you got a smash team. That's an A+. Rodney Santana said Jawan Johnson or Njoku. Man, I'm gonna go with long as Andy Dalton in there, I'm gonna go with Jawan again because Njoku's been hurt. He haven't practiced all week that much.
We don't know snap count.
He might not even play.
Yeah, that's true. Jacoby, what's up, bro? He says Olave, Pittman, or Sutton. Pick one. Greetings from Germany. Okay, from Germany. Appreciate you, bro. Olave, Pittman, or Sutton. Pick one. Greetings from Germany.
Sutton?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sutton too.
Sutton, but that's a very good question. But I do like Pittman because of Matt Ryan, and he hyper targets Pittman and PPR.
Are you worried about the matchup or no?
Who the Colts playing?
Pittman versus Eagles.
Oh yeah, good point. Sutton. So the Eagles take away the number wide receiver 1 of the Bulls team.
Yeah. Well, they have been. It's changed. It's a different quadrant now. That defense, guys, has been struggling. I just want y'all to know that.
Yeah.
That's not the same defense.
You might think it's bold. The Packers have a chance next week against the Eagles.
Of course they do. Of course they do.
I think they could possibly win, but we'll see.
Yep. So I'm going to go with Sutton just because he's got a great matchup and a lot of targets. Robert says, is Brian Robinson over Pittman okay in flex? Yes. With the great matchup, they playing against Houston.
Yes.
Just
Remember
one thing I just want to
go ahead,
address, like Ian Taylor just said now, you also woke on Keenan Allen game time decision. Everett is likely out, so Palmer would be a good flex if they both are out. That's from before. I don't know.
DeAndre Carter and Mike Williams are the number one wide receivers on that team. I'm not relying on no Palmer with Mike Williams back in the offense and DeAndre Carter doing what he did the last 2 weeks. So I think it's over for Palmer. Palmer is okay, but DeAndre Carter was a better play, and I said this last week, than Josh Palmer, and he did. He outplayed him because DeAndre Carter is that bam, that Keenan Allen get open quick. So, and for Alexis says B-Rob or Kareem Hunt. B-Rob, yeah.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt. What's going on with him, y'all? I've been looking at his stats and I'm very disappointed.
Cleveland is black. They blackballing him. They want to give it all to Nick Chubb now, and if Nick Chubb go down, that's the only way they're gonna give him carries now.
Man,
or maybe they need him for Deshaun Watson. Maybe Deshaun Watson gonna need him. So they just trying to figure it out, bro.
Okay, all right.
Kale says Ramondre, Pierce, Swift, pick 2 to start. Ramondre and Pierce.
Yes, they're the safe plays. Swift is your boom guy, but he's just not getting enough work to be able to compete with the other 2 running backs of this question.
Exactly. And Robert says Komet, Knox, Hurts, Knox need 2. I'm gonna go with Komet. And he said he need 2. So
I like Hurts. I did a thing about him. I did a thing about Hurts. Hayden Hurst. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go with Komet and Hurst. I'm going with Komet and Hurst.
I got to sign off.
Now, Knox is your boom play.
Be safe, bro.
Knox can be your boom play. Knox can be your boom play, especially playing in Detroit in that dome. You know what I mean?
And for Alexis says Mike Williams or Pollard in the flex.
Mike Williams, baby.
I'm going with Pollard.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Pollard
is a top 12 RB for me, bro.
But what is Mike Williams against the Chiefs?
Top 15 wide receiver.
Oh, so it's close. It's close.
Yeah, but what we say, what we just said earlier, me and you both. When it's close, we doing what?
The running back. Yes.
Especially in PPR. Pollard is the best of both worlds.
Okay.
Yeah. Robert says I meant Dotrix, Komet, Knox. Okay, Dotrix and Komet. That's where I'm going with Dotrix and Komet.
Okay, yeah. No. I'm going Komet and Hurst.
Okay.
I like Hurst just for this week. Now moving forward, I like Hurst this week for that matchup, and with Jamar Chase still being out. Yeah.
Stan Steves, what's up, bro? He says top of the morning, fellas. Tap that like button for my guys, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Jason Hayes, what's up, bro? He said Pacheco or Kenyon Drake. I'm going Kenyon Drake.
Ooh, man, that's a tough one because I got a funny feeling about Isaiah Pacheco going off today.
But you gonna tell that boy to take that risk, though? You gonna tell him to take that risk and sit Kenyon Drake? That's what it's about. He need to have both of them starting at least.
Right.
That's what I would try to do.
Thank you. And like you said, this is a cutting edge football channel. So we talking like you want to go for that boom, you want to go for the boom. Then go Pacheco. But if you want to be safe and still be competitive at the same time, then go Kenyon Drake.
Yep. And Kenyon Drake can give you a boom, too. He can give you a boom.
He can.
Michael, he says, thanks, bro. Anytime, bro. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel.
Appreciate you.
And B Growing says, y'all, what's up, y'all? Hit that like. Yes. Pick one.
Yes,
Allen Robinson or Brandon Cooks. I'm going Brandon Cooks, like Davis Mills. Who you choosing between the first one? A. Rob or B. Cooks?
I'm going Aaron. It was Allen Robinson or
it's Allen Robinson.
Yeah. I'm going Allen Robinson only because people cover. Yes.
Got you. And then Bobby's got me digging from the bottom of the barrel. Hey, look, bro, we all been there once upon a time. We all
We all
did
there.
dug in the bottom of the
Yeah.
barrel.
It's week 11.
Yes,
It's week
sir.
11. That's what
Yes,
it is.
sir. So yeah, I'm gonna go with B Cooks, man, and he going with A-Rob. So it's trust your gut, bro.
Yes, sir.
Master Samurai says Kales 22, obviously Ramondre and Pierce. Yep. And Jacoby says Alave, Pittman, or Sutton. Pick one. Greetings from Germany. Alave, Pittman, or Sutton. I'm going Sutton. Yep, we already did it, but he probably put it back in the chat. Yep.
No worries.
Yeah, no worries. And Anthony, what's up, bro? He says Rondell Moore versus Patterson. I'm going Patterson. Yep, I'm going Patterson.
Sir.
Mr. Anderson in the house. What up? What up, bro?
Let's do it. Appreciate you. Grand Rising, baby.
And Ray Gamer says start 2 in standard. Patterson versus the Birds or Tony versus the Chargers. Boyd versus the Steelers or Debo versus the Cardinals. I have a hard time with this. I'm going with Patterson versus I'm going with Patterson because listen, it's standard. So Tony can catch 8 balls and it won't count. Yeah, it's standard. Okay, yeah. So I'm going with Patterson.
Okay. Yes. Now PPR, Tony.
Yeah, Tony all day, but in standard, I'm going with Patterson.
Yeah, go to running back. Yes.
The next week, this could change. Tony might play so great that in standard, he might be a consistent starter in standard.
Yes, sir.
And KJ said, "What up, my guys? Who should I start in my flex this week? Amari Cooper, Tyler Boyd, Paris Campbell, or Deontay Foreman, 4-point PPR. Starting Mike Williams and Kadarius Toney. Okay, so he started Mike Williams and Kadarius Toney. Great job. So now we got to pick his flex. I'm going to go with Amari Cooper.
Right. Exactly. Amari Cooper.
I like Paris Campbell. I like Deontay Foreman. Shit, I like Tyler Boyd too. But in the vacuum, if I got to pick, I'm going with Amari Cooper because he's an alpha.
Exactly.
Okay, Mr. Anderson is going an IDP question. I got you, bro. He says Dexter Lawrence or Grover Stewart. I think Grover Stewart is playing on Indianapolis. So I think so. I don't know for sure. But Dexter Lawrence has been playing out of his mind for the New York Giants. He's been having a really great season. He's on an all-pro year type. So I'm going to say Dexter Lawrence.
There you go.
Dude, what's going on, dude? He says George Kittle or Greg Dotritz. I can't sit George Kittle. I know he's not getting a lot of targets and people don't like what's going on, but I'm going with George Kittle because I know they do want to give him the ball in the red zone or give him honey touches around the red zone. So I'm going to go George Kittle, but it's very, very close. So if you want to go with Greg Dotritz, that's on you, bro. That's good. I don't think there's nothing wrong. I won't chastise you for going with Dotritz. I've just never sit my studs like that. Kittle's too much of a stud for me to try to get cute with him. He says, I can't afford for Kittle to drop 3 points again this week. Well, if that's, you talking to yourself, so you might have to go with Greg Dotritz.
Go with Greg then, yep.
Squirrel says, loving the stream, guys. Y'all deserve the sub. Hitting that like button. Y'all keep bringing that content. Patriots number 1 D against the Jets or Patriots Ravens D against the Panthers?
I'm going with the Ravens defense. Because Roquan Smith is a beast. He got that team. That's going to be that's a whole nother defense than what it was 3 weeks ago.
I'm going to go with the Patriots defense because of turnovers. Zach Wilson, he didn't get a turnover last week, so I could be wrong, but I'm going to say that he's going to do one again this week. So for just this week, I'm going to choose the Patriots defense because of Zach Wilson being very volatile with turnovers.
And don't forget, Zach Wilson and them, they just came off of a bye. So they work on some things.
That's true. That's a great point. I'm not hating on that. I'm just gonna trust the turnovers.
Gotcha.
But you're right. It could be the Ravens defense this week. Mr. Anderson says pick 2: Latavius, Chase Edmonds, Hunt, Chuba. It's rough out here.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Yes, it is.
I'm going Latavius.
Right. I like Latavius. He's another sneaky play.
Yep. And then he says, or Justice Hills. I'm going to still go with Latavius.
Latavius, yes.
And Michael Reeves says, what's good, bro? Who's the play? Would you be willing to deal to get a Jamar Chase before he comes back and boom? Yes, if you win it in your league, if you got 7 or 8 wins, yeah, go make that move. And Trey says, morning, gentlemen. Full PPR. Start Singletary, Zeke, Michael Carter, or Elijah Mitchell. Thanks and good luck today. Start 2. I'm going to say Singletary and Mitchell.
I'm going to say Singletary and Michael Carter.
I like Michael Carter. I love Michael Carter. It's close between Michael
Yes,
Carter and
sir. Yes,
Singletary.
sir.
But you got to start Elijah Mitchell. Yeah, I love Michael Carter too this week too. But I like Singletary and Elijah Mitchell too. So if you want to go Elijah Mitchell and Michael Carter, that's fine on Singletary. But I'm just gonna rank them real quick. My rankings. I'm gonna go with Elijah Mitchell, Singletary, Michael Carter, and Zeke.
There you go. That's good. That's fair. Absolutely. Good job.
For Licks, it says Scary Terry, MVS, or A-Rob. Pick one. Scary Terry.
Yes.
Robert says, do you think Hopkins plays? Yes, I think he's
Absolutely.
going to play. He plays
Absolutely.
hurt. Yep.
Yes, sir.
And I'm about, what's up, bro? He said, yo,
What's up,
bro, what's up?
Appreciate you.
Ian Taylor says, y'all stay woke on Keenan Allen. Game time decision. Tight end Everett is likely out, so Palmer would be a good flex if they both out. No, I don't think so. I think with Mike Williams playing, I think DeAndre Carter and Mike Williams will get all the targets. I think Palmer would be okay. Yeah. So yeah, I think Josh Palmer would be okay. But I just don't think he's a great play this week. I think DeAndre Carter is a better play than him, if you ask me. Bot says sit one. DJ Moore, Rondell Moore, or Foreman. DJ Moore.
Yes. Yes. Is Mayfield playing today? I think Mayfield playing.
Yep, Mayfield is playing.
Ooh, that changes.
Mr. Anderson says Brian Robinson or Patterson. I'm going to go with Brian Robinson.
Yes. He gets a lot of carries.
Yep. Mr. Anderson says Garrett Wilson or Pickens. I'm going Pickens.
Garrett Wilson.
KJ says Kyle Pitts or Komet. 4-point PPR. I'm going Komet.
Commit. Yes, sir.
Michael Reeves says Tony, Antonio Gibson, Sutton, flex spots. Pick 2. Thanks, bro. Antonio Gibson and Tony. I like Sutton, but I'm going with Antonio Gibson and Tony. Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah, Gibson and Tony, though. Yes, that's the answer.
Mr. Anderson says Hurts or Pitts for the boom. I'm going Pitts.
For the boom, Pitts, which he hasn't done and quite often, but Hurts as a nice, solid, steady Eddie floor for PPR, especially for PPR.
Mm-hmm.
Mariota just is killing Pitts right now.
Yep. And Marcos Valdez says half-point PPR. Olave or Kadarius Toney. I'm going Kadarius Toney. Pierce or Kamar. And I think you need to have Pierce and Kamar, both of them in there, Marcos. You got to have both of you. You can't sit Kamar. But in a vacuum, you asking me with a gun to my head, I'm going Pierce. But
yes.
Bro, I don't feel great about that. You got to have Kamara in your starting lineup. I would not sit Kamara.
Can't sit him.
For Alexis says Chris Moore, Devontae Smith, or Curtis Samuel start 2. I'm going Devontae Smith and Curtis Samuel.
Right. There you go. Very good. Yes, sir.
Life and Sports Talk with Jake said, what up, fellas? Pretty Richie, what they called him. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And Michael says non-PPR. Start 1. Amari Cooper, Keenan Allen, Michael Pittman. I'm going Michael Pittman.
Amari Cooper.
It's standard, too.
Right. He get touchdown. Michael Pittman get all the catches, but no touchdowns.
Actually, I think he is the touchdown guy on the team. They just been giving it to Jonathan Taylor.
That team, plus he playing against Philadelphia Eagles.
That's true. But I don't think that's the same team. Remember? Okay. Hey, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. I think the coach upset Philly this week.
Whoa. Cutting edge, baby. Here you go, bro.
Will Hayes says, what up? Should I start Nick Folks or get another kicker? They say the wind is pretty strong. Go ahead, Richie.
I would go with Nick Folks still. He's weatherproof. He can kick. I don't care if it was snowing out there. He gonna Yeah, go with Nick Folk. You good.
And B Growing says, rate my team. We don't usually do that, bro, on the lives. That's why we got OnlyFans and we got Patreon for. But we'll do it right now because we're kind of at the end of the chat. But again, guys, it's not me trying to be funny. It just takes a lot for us to rate the team. I don't want to just be like, B+. I want to actually really rate your team.
Exactly.
He says, but he says Russ, Kamara, Jacobs, Aaron Jones, AJ Brown, Juju, Cooks, Allen Robinson, Everett, Komet, Patterson, Pacheco, Tua, Brian Robinson, Eagles D. Thoughts, any moves, trades I make? I'm gonna give it
B+.
a B. I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B. But any moves that you can make, you could trade Kamara and get a haul for him.
Yes.
And get a better quarterback. I don't like Russ. I think you should. Let me see. Let me look at y'all.
Well, let's see what he do now.
Well, you got Tua.
Today.
Yeah, but still, even with today, I still not gonna champion. So he do got Tua. So I would say you don't got to make no move because you got Tua. Tua's gonna be good.
Right.
But you could trade Kamara if you wanted to. That's up to you.
Right.
And Mr. Anderson says Greg D, Knox, Conklin, Jawan Johnson likely need to compete with Kelsey.
I love Conklin. I love him.
I'm going Greg Dotridge. Conscious Machine said it's windy in Massachusetts. I'm east, but it is windy. Appreciate that, bro. He's saying it's windy up north.
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm a bot says, do I see DJ Moore with the chances of Keenan Allen playing? Yes. But DJ Moore, man, is just very volatile. But make sure you got a backup. Make sure you got a backup plan.
I think DJ Moore going to be a wide receiver 3 this week with Mayfield because Mayfield going to hyper target him, and he got a decent arm, and he's got a point to prove. Got that chip on his shoulder. He want to start.
I do like Terrence Marshall better than DJ Moore. I think Terrence Marshall will be the best wide receiver on this team today. Kyle says, "What up, bro? What's up, bro? He says, "I just picked up Kenyon Drake this morning. Way to go! That's what I'm talking about."
There you go.
And nice. Kyle says, "Mike, okay with him over Swift? It's up to you. I will go with Swift with the boom over Kenyon Drake. It just depends on how my rest of my starting lineup is." CJ says, "What up, TD and Richie? What's up, CJ?
What's up, Chris?"
Amabot says, is Swift even startable until we see a good game? That with your signings, no, he's not.
Flexing.
Yeah, I get it. You don't got to start him, but I'm not going with Kenyon Drake over him in my lineups the way my team is built. But your team may be built where no, I'm starting Kenyon Drake over Swift, and I perfectly understand that. And CJ says, Duvernay or Swift have PPR. I need a win bad. I'm going with Swift.
That's a good question, but yeah, when it's close, I always go with the running back. Go with Swift.
Yeah. And Balski, he says Pollard or Gibson, RB2. That is tough. That is very tough. Whew, I'm gonna go with Gibson. I gotta go with
because
Gibson.
Zeke gonna take some honey touches from Pollard.
But not as much as I really think because he got the knee brace. It's not gonna be as much. But you're right. He's gonna take a couple. Clamp says pick 2, Swift, Kenyon Drake, or Pacheco. I'm going with, that's a great answer. I'm going with Swift and Kenyon Drake. I like Pacheco.
I'm going with Pacheco. Yeah, I got a funny feeling about Pacheco.
I do too, Rich. I think you're right on that, bro. I really do. I think you're right on Pacheco. But I just can't go to Pacheco because I like him. I'm not going to put my essence on you. You know what I'm saying? I like him. You put him there because I like him. I like him. Right. Yes. No, that's the only reason why I'm going. No, because, bro, I think you're right about Pacheco. You are right about Pacheco.
Yes, sir.
This is the week. And Kyle says Swift or Drake. I'm going with the boom. So if you want the same play as Drake, the boom is Swift.
Right. There you go. I'm
gonna have to do a little short video with the Swift and Drake because this is we get a lot of questions with Swift and Drake.
Right. Absolutely.
Mr. Anderson says Pittman, Pickens, or Garrett Wilson. Pick 2. I'm going Pickens and Pittman.
Pickens and Wilson. That's a tough question, though. Only because Pittman is playing against the Eagles. I still think the Eagles are still going to try to take away the number 1 wide receiver this week in Pittman.
Yep. And Durf Boy, he says Drake or Gibson. I'm going Gibson. Yep. And Clamp says Pacheco or DJ Moore for flex. I'm going Pacheco.
Even though DJ Moore may have a sneaky good game, though, with Mayfield in there. Just my opinion.
DJ can boom any game because he got the talent. But with
Thank
going
you.
off what we've seen in the past, which you don't
Yeah,
have to do that, it
but
just don't look
he had
good.
PJ Walker though. He had PJ Walker.
When he was balling out, yes. When DJ Moore was balling out, he had PJ Walker, yes. And Webb, what's going on, Webb Nolan?
What's going
He
on
says
with you?
Khalif Raymond, Jalen Warren, Terrence Marshall, 4 PPR pick 2. Bro, I love Terrence Marshall today. I love him. I'm championing him today. So Terrence Marshall and I'm
Jalen
going to
Warren.
go.
Because he gets 50-50 with Najee.
He do. I'm going to go with Jalen Warren. I'm going to go Terrence Marshall and Jalen Warren.
There you go.
All right, guys. So, Richie, go ahead and shoot out your Patreon. If you want to, bro, go ahead and put it in the chat. If you want to, right now.
It's real easy. It's pretty Richie. You see,
Okay.
I'm real easy to find. With, producing some content with Pretty Richie Fantasy Football World. I'm starting to do YouTube lives. If you guys can join my YouTube channel, so I can do some lives. You know what I'm saying, on YouTube as well. And you can always catch me here with
Well, bro, you can't don't shoot out to YouTube lives, right?
Okay.
Because that's just shoot out to
I
Patreon.
got you. I feel you.
Okay.
I got
you.
But just help. All I'm looking for right now is subscribers, whether it be my Discord, Pretty Richie Discord, whether it be my Patreon. All I need right now, I just need subscribers to keep it moving. That's all. And I know you're showing me the ropes with everything else, and I got you, TD.
Yep. And like I said, bro, I ain't trying to be funny. Just we gotta grow this brand first, right?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
And
yes, sir. Last question right here. He says, "What's cracking, Tito? What's cracking, bro? I'm glad to see you here."
Yes, sir.
Yep. All right, guys. Make sure you sign up for the OnlyFans, guys. Only $10 a month. I only got 3 subs on there, guys. So I'm not just gonna go to no Patreon just to get subscribers. I'm gonna stick this thing out with OnlyFans because it's a different platform over there, and I think I give y'all very personable information over there where I can make videos, I can talk to you. It's just a different platform than Patreon. So go sign up, guys, if you want to support the channel. Also, go support Richie on his Patreon. Also, the Discord links are in the description box. So go follow him on Discord, guys. We do a lot of content there.
Yes, sir.
He says Deontay or Najee PPR. I'm going with Najee. Me too. Yeah. Yep. All right, guys. Y'all be safe.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Good luck.